Okay, guys, so before we get started, this is your social media class, and we did go ahead and put up some great poll questions in order for you guys to give you an idea of who is in here today. So 31% of us is a brand new agent, less than 6 months. The other 35%, we have seasoned professionals. And then the last 35%, we are jumping back into the industry. We also see that most of us, almost a little bit more than half of us, have already created a Facebook business page. That's fantastic. And about a quarter have not. And then we also see that we do have most people have created some accounts, but that's it. They're not really using them. They've created them. They're there, and maybe they want a little bit more direction. So this is a great class for you. This is going to be social media, but in a different way. Goals that you want for social media is you want to have a presence. You also want social proof. And at the end, we really are looking for new customers. So we do want that lead capture. What we are going to be going over today in Social Media 101 is going to be building your brand. We want to help you find your audience. We will be doing a practice inside of RPR. And we're also going to be talking about boosting your reputation, right? We're also going to be talking about reviewing websites if you do not have a website. We're going to be talking about social media guidelines and social media tools. So we do want you to participate in some after class activities, and this includes pulling a trade report from RPR. We also would love for you to open a Facebook and Instagram business account, and we also would love you to sign up for free aggregator sites. And I'm going to be explaining what aggregator sites are. You do have a reminder that social media, there is a social media 201 that's going to be next Monday. So if you're interested in learning about the content that you should be posting, then 201 is a fantastic class for you. And then the fourth Monday of the month, we're going to be talking about video. So if you're interested in learning how to go live, how to do stories, how to do reels, then that video class is going to be very important. This tied with a class and a series called Agent 3000 is something else and another series that you want to take, because Agent 3000 gives you social media tools that are free and part of your business in order for you to be able to lead capture, right? And then also going to help you with creating content for the internet. And before people were able to search, there was something called the 0 moment of truth. And Google had done a research project where it was letting us know how consumers were deciding on how it is that they were going to purchase or make a purchase. And before, there would be a stimulus, right? That means they would see a house, they would then meet a realtor, and they would buy a home. This has changed. Okay, and it's changed in the following way. Something happened to trigger them to want to buy a home. Then came in something called a 0 moment of truth, which we all do. We create a research pattern, right? So we're interested in something and obtaining something. We are going to research that. Inside of the 0 moment of truth during that research phase, this is the place where you need to be in front of your customer. If they find you during their research phase, then during the first moment of truth, you have a higher probability of being that agent. So in this class, I did want to review with you how that customer has changed and how we can get in front of that customer during their 0 moment of truth. It's very important to reach your customers early. So 93% of your buyers are using the internet to search for a home. 44% of buyers looked online as their first step. And 52% of buyers found their home on the internet. So we do know that we need to be on the internet, but we also need to be on an internet in a different way. Not only do I want you to have social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and more, but you need to be on something called an aggregator site. These are websites that other customers are looking on. Most of these aggregator sites will allow you to create a profile at no additional cost, but it does take you a moment to create these websites. You need to be able to be in front of your customers. And I'm going to show you some of those websites that you need to create an account on so that when you are searched for by a potential customer or a customer is searching in your service area, you can be in front of them during that time. we need to create a presence for you in the industry. Social media builds your business. So in a recent survey, realtors say that social media is the best tool to generate high quality leads. 29% are found on their brokerage websites, 32% on the MLS site, and 47% on social media. So it's very important for us to not only be on the aggregator sites, but on our social media profiles. Who are you? Have you guys ever done something called an internet audit? It's very important for us to do an internet audit to understand fingerprint and what brand we have online. Our first task today is to complete an online audit. Let me know if you've ever created or completed an online audit inside of the chat. If you have, say yes. If you have not, say no. We're seeing a lot of no's in the chat, and I did get some questions, which I will be sure to answer. Let's show you how to do one. I'm going to move into Google. Once I move into Google, all you're going to do is simply look yourself up. You're going to input your first and your last name, and you're going to press enter. Inside of Google, you're going to preview all of the different places that you are populating. As you can see, I'm populating within the first page of Google if they look up my name. There's even some images below, some videos. And if I tap on the second page of Google, there's additional information about me. Take a moment to go on google.com and search for yourself. Let me know which websites are you coming up on. Put them in the chat. Moving back on page 1, something important that you want to look at is the websites that are coming up. We have miamirealtors.com, LinkedIn. This is my website, Real Satisfied. This is a great way for you to learn what websites populate highest inside of Google. Instagram, videos, homes.com, Twitter are all populating. On page 2, we see more of Facebook, more of Twitter, Savvy Card, Proxio Showcase, Zillow, and more. Once you go into this page, you do want to preview this information. So let me see what we have inside of the chat. Realtor.com, okay. Only old accounts on Twitter, only on the Kai's website, okay. So you want to make sure to review this information, and we can now see that we are pending quite a lot of different websites that we can go on. You want to be able to fill up as many Google pages as possible, only because it's very important for you to exist inside of this industry as a realtor. You want to create a presence, and that is one of our goals. Who is your customer? So in other words, you can sell real estate to anyone. I never want you to say, no, I don't want to sell real estate to you because XYZ. But in this class, you are going to learn that you do have a specific audience, and you do want to target a specific audience with your social media. We want to start by focusing on specific market segments. We want to analyze who our customers are in order for us to be able to post our potential customers. If you know you have accounts on platforms and they're not populating, you want to review those accounts once again and preview the information that you've inputted. Sometimes it could be dated. Sometimes you need to input or uniform your name in all of the different websites. So inside of miamirealtors.com, I want to show you how it is that you can find your potential audience. How you do this is you scroll onto the Miami Gateway to access all of the different programs and services that we have. Inside of the Miami Gateway, you're going to access the RPR tab. If you've never used RPR before, you're going to click on here, and I'm going to show you how to create a trade report. When you tap on RPR, you're going to come across this screen. You're going to simply move from residential to commercial, and you're going to pick your location that you work. If you have a specific farming area, you can let me know inside of the chat, and I'll use it as an example. Are you guys sure? Okay, Port St. Lucie, Miami Beach, Tamarack. Okay, so under location, you're going to tap on places. It's going to populate. And we're going to go to create a report. From here, it's going to automatically put you into the trade area report. And you're going to click on Run Report. And now I am creating a commercial trade area report inside of RPR for Port St. Lucie. Let's do another example just in case that was too fast. It's going to be under residential. You're going to tap and toggle onto the commercial side. You're then going to input your area of interest. So the other one was Miami Beach, Florida. When the place populates, you're going to click on it. And from here, you're going to click on the right-hand side, Create Report. You're going to tap on Create Report. You're going to select the trade area report, and you're going to tap on Run Report. It's very easy to create these. Now, here's the beauty of them. We have 2 minutes remaining on our commercial trade report for Port St. Lucie, and we are finalizing the area report in Miami Beach. Where can you find these? Under My Work, under My Reports, you're going to tap on Download Report, and you'll have access to that page. So here we have Port St. Lucie. This is the area, right? This is our customer base. And this is the information that I think is very interesting before you start posting online. We want to know who our audience is. We find the median household income in Port St. Lucie is $57,132. The median age is 42. We have a population, and we also have American Dreamers as our first dominant segment. Segments are basically groups of people that populate this area based on their algorithms, their purchasing styles, and information that we've collected data points from these customers in these areas. These segments or customer segments have been created for you. This means that you do not have to do the additional legwork of doing all of the research yourself. You can easily pull this from the trade report. We're able to see their life mode and their top tapestry segments. We have American Dreamers, Middleburgs, up-and-coming families, Rust Belt traditions. We also have midlife constants. It's going to give you the percentage of people, the lifestyle groups, their resident type, household type, diversity index, median household income, home ownership information, and details, education, preferred activities, financial information, media that they listen to, and even the vehicles that they tend to drive. This way, we are guided by these reports in order for us to be able to post correctly to attract our potential customers. And this way, you can select based on farming area how you'd like to attract your potential customers. A very important area is the media. So based on how it is that they're absorbing information, that is how you want to advertise your business. Where are these segments from? They are created from RPR. So if I scroll down all the way to the bottom, RPR does a really good job of letting you know what RPR is, which is Realtor Property Resources, about its data and how it's populated, and also how frequently it's updated. And if you have any additional questions about RPR, you want additional information regarding the data, you do have this link towards the bottom of all reports. Now, scrolling back up, let's just give you a little taste of the additional great information that you can find on your customers. But that was a great question. Thank you for asking it. So right here, who we are, it's going to give you an idea of the American Dreamers. It's also going to give you how much percentage of this area do they populate. And it's also going to let you know who they are. They're located throughout the South and West. Most American Dreamers residents own their own homes, primarily single family homes, farther out of the city where housing is more affordable. Median household income is slightly below average. The majority of the household includes younger married coupled families with children and frequently with grandparents. Diversity is high. Many residents are foreign born of Hispanic origin, hardworking, sacrifice to improve their economic circumstances. XYZ. It also lets you know how it is that they're spending their time, right? So their entertainment includes multiple televisions, movie rentals, and video games at home or visits to theme parks and zoos. This market is connected and adapt to accessing what they want from the internet. So this is a great way that you can know who customers are. You also have additional information regarding their neighborhood and their market profile. When dining out, these residents favor fast food dining places such as Taco Bell and Wendy's, or family-oriented restaurants like Olive Gardens, Disney, and IHOP. Cell phones are preferred over landlines. Favorite channels are also included. They also listen to urban or Hispanic radio, and during the summer, family outings and theme parks are especially popular. So you're able to see what it is that they're doing, how they're spending their time. And based on the information that you're receiving, this is going to give you the ideas of what you should be posting to attract this customer. Another great insight is based on the people that are living in this certain area, do you relate on a way that you can post for them? So you can select which segment is best for you, what's more relatable for you that you can update and post. You also have the up and coming family, for example. Let me know inside of the chat if this is a report that you plan on using. Again, to review, we did find this on Realtor.com. This is a great way that we're already able to find our segments of customers. We're able to analyze their characteristics, and now we're able to consider our own interests and experience to find the audience that we can generally connect with. And I wanted to show you that this is what you can do in RPR. And that's how it is that you would find your audience. Now, another option that I did want to talk to you about is going to be your online reviews, which are so important. So not only do we want to create a presence, which I want to show you where it is that you're going to create these, some of the pages that you want to create a presence on are going to be on Yelp, Realtor.com, Facebook, Google, and Homes.com. These are different websites that customers are searching on for realtors. So you want to make sure that you are listed on these websites so that when customers are searching property, you're populating. So some of these websites that I want to show you. The first one I want to show you is homes.com. I want to make sure that you are familiar with homes.com. Customers are searching homes.com, and you do want to have your name, your information, link your social media accounts, information about yourself. You also want to include the locations that you service, the languages that you speak, as well as a bio. You want to include specializations for yourself, designations, or any certifications that you received. Aside from that, your customers are able to contact you on these pages. You can also share them on social media. Where is it that you can acquire or fill out a homes.com profile? Simple. Back inside of your Miami Gateway, I want you to scroll down to homes.com. You can find the homes.com icon on the right bottom side. What you're going to do is you're going to click on this icon, and it's going to give you access to this page. On this page, you're going to click on the hamburger icon, and you're going to go to your profile. From here, you want to make sure that you have your contact information. Once you are inside of your profile, you want to upload your picture. You're going to click on the bio, and you're going to input your information. Once you've inputted your bio, you're going to tap on Save. Clicking on the next drop-down arrow will give you access to input your social media networks. You're going to input your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as Instagram. I also want to show you that a YouTube introductory video is very popular. For our third social media class, we're going to be talking about how it is that you can create an introductory video. Simply, you can do it on your phone. You can introduce yourself as a real estate professional and what it is like to work with you. You want to make sure to save these changes so that you can manage your connections on homes.com. You also have the ability to input your coverage area. Simply input the area of interest by tapping inside, filling out the city, letting it populate, and selecting it. Very important to input your coverage areas. Clicking on your designations and certifications will allow you to search certifications And the ones that you've already created or completed, you can simply select to add to your profile. Save when you complete and tap on skills. Under skills, you want to make sure that you take the time to add your specialties. You also want to take the time to add any awards or any languages spoken. This is going to take you a little while, but this is a great option that you can do. So for those of you who are not familiar with homes.com, again, as I go back into your profile, it's going to be this yellow icon that you want to select. Another website that I want you to select and enter and create a website on is going to be realtors.com. This is the most popular website that customers are going to in order for them to find agents. In the sector, find a realtor, you have to make sure that you are part of the realtors that can be searched for. Let me know in the chat if any of these pages are pages that you've inputted yourself as an agent. I see one no, Janice, yes, Ariela, yes, proud of you guys. None. Okay, so we have some homework after class. This is something we want to really do. Great job, David. He said he's done many. No. Okay, so we do have something that we're going to do right after class. We are going to be claiming these pages. Okay, so how is it that you claim your realtor.com page? Inside of realtor.com, what you want to do is under sign up, you're going to tap here and you're not going to fill out this account. This is for a customer. You're going to scroll down and it's going to say, are you a real estate agent? And you're going to create this account. As I tap on create this account, it's going to ask you for your email address. You want to make sure to put your association email, confirm it, input your password and your phone number. Move into the next step. If you have any details or issues signing up, it does have a tutorial. So this is a second website that I want you guys to write down in order for you to get the exposure that you need. Another place that agents are not filling out information is inside of Google. If you don't know how to do a Google page, I'm going to show you now. Go to your Google Mail. From here on the top right-hand corner, you have a grid where you can find your Google apps. You're going to tap on this grid and it's going to give you access to all of the different options. You are a business as a real estate agent. So you're going to tap on business profile. This will give you access to all of the businesses. You want to add your own. Tapping on add business, add single business, you're going to input your information. When you create a business for yourself, what you're going to do so that you can use Realtor properly is your first, your last name, and then Realtor. That is all. Make sure that it is your correct first and last name, not a nickname. You're then going to select your business category as real estate agents. You're going to tap on next to complete and continue to add information. When you're adding your location, you're going to say yes so that when other customers are looking in an area, they're going to be able to populate or view your profile based on location or interest. So tapping on next, you're going to input here the address of your brokerage. Once you input the address of your brokerage, it will continue to guide you through the steps. Creating a Google profile is absolutely free. Once you receive 5 reviews, Google will begin to publish you based on the algorithm. So you want to make sure to have 5 or plus reviews. Another page that I want you to create is going to be Yelp.com. Yelp is a very popular page where customers go to find information, especially regarding businesses. And you, as a realtor, are a small business. You want to make sure to go to Yelp.com and scroll to the bottom. What you want to select is going to be more categories. And under more categories, you want to make sure to select real estate. Under real estate, you can input yourself as a new customer. And by customer, I mean a new business. So you're going to go ahead and tap on for businesses and begin to input your business name. Again, that's going to be your first name, your last name, and the word realtor. Now that we have our different profiles in place, we want to make sure that the algorithm picks them up and shows them. We need reviews. The more reviews we receive, the more social proof we're creating. So again, our 3 steps that we want to achieve in social media will be to have a presence. So you want to create these profile pages. Second to having a presence, we want to make sure that we audit ourselves frequently and know where we're populating. Third, we want to create social proof. Social proof are reviews. That means potential customers, when they reach your pages, can see that you are in the industry, people have worked with you before, and they had a pleasant outcome. Very important. Also, in order for us to get recognition, we do need these reviews to be inputted. What systems can you use to create reviews? If I go back inside of the Miami Gateway, the systems that I can use as I scroll down is going to be Rate My Agent. And if I scroll all the way to the bottom, Real Satisfied. These are 2 simple web tools that can publish your reviews in one place and syndicate out to these multiple pages. Now that we know where they are, let me show you. This is my Rate My Agent profile. You can see I've loaded a picture. I've loaded my logo. We have our picture, our complete name. They can contact me. They can review an overview of my business, information about myself, information about my brokerage and contact information, my latest reviews, as well as my market areas that I work. Scrolling back up, I do want to show you how it is that you can input this. When you click on the Rate My Agent icon, I did want to show you that you want to move into your settings. From here, you want to edit your profile. We want to make sure to upload our logo and select the cover page. We also want to scroll down and select the headshot. As I scroll down, you also want to make sure that you've selected your title. Moving down, you want to verify your broker information, input your email address, website, phone number, and cell. Input a bio, input any licenses if you have more than one in the state of Florida. If you have your markets in place, you want to go ahead and input in the same way, either a county, city, neighborhood, or zip code. And as I move down, I also want to make sure to input my social media. Again, this is another place where you can add an introductory video. Introductory videos rank high on social media. They also rank high in a customer search. So inputting a video will take your pages up inside of searches, rating you higher as agents. Now, more importantly, I did want to show you that as I scroll up under My Properties, you do have the ability to add properties that you have sold. But once you input this information, it's going to automatically sync with the MLS because this is an MLS tool. So whenever you close a property, you're able to automatically receive an email letting you know to ask for a referral and to ask for a review from your potential customers. Now, under Google Profile, you can see that you can add your Google Profile account so that your Google reviews automatically. You're also able to manage your social media accounts as well. Clicking on linking accounts under your setting will allow you to connect your Google page, your Facebook page, your Real Satisfied page, and your Zillow pages. This is why you want to make sure to begin with adding your pages. For those of you who have already added your pages, you can start here by adding those pages to Rate My Agent. The other one that I want you to use is called Real Satisfied. This may seem redundant, but it's not. You want to make sure to have the most and the greatest exposure. So all you would have to do to use Real Satisfied is to click on the icon. If I go back into our tools, we can see that in our gateway, it's available here. You're going to go up into Real Satisfied and you're going to input your email address associated with the Miami Association of Realtors and input your last name. Tap on Access by Benefits to access them. From here, you will receive your own page. I tap on it. This is what my Real Satisfied page looks like. I have access for my customer or potential customers can see my headshot, my logo, as well as my contact information and my social media. They also have access to view my site. Not only that, they can contact me and I can print this PDF and add it to any of my presentations. If I sign in, I did want to show you that this is a great step if you have not sold property as of yet. So if I go into Real Satisfied, the first thing I want to show you, make sure to input your profile. But aside from that, you'll have it available here. You also have this vanity key, right? So if you want to link your Real Satisfied to your Rate My Agent, all you need is this vanity key. You want to select it, jump back into Rate My Agent, and when you connect, tapping on Settings, I'm already connected. All I had to do was input that vanity key and tap on Save Changes to link. So now whenever I link or whenever I receive reviews, it'll populate on all of my social media. Moving back into Real Satisfied, I did want to show you that towards the bottom, you have available the different surveys that you can send. So if I tap on Send a Survey Invitation, I want to show you you have different types. You have a seller survey, a buyer survey, lost listing presentation survey, and a peer survey. If you have not sold any property as of yet, tap on the peer survey in order for you to be able to input your peer's address, input their name, their greeting, their email address, their language, and let's preview what that looks like. So this is a great way that you can start receiving information and reviews if you have never sold a property as of yet. It is called a peer survey. So that's why I always suggest first, if you haven't sold property, to open up both, but to start here. Now you also want to syndicate. So turn these on. Once you have your realtor.com page, you want to turn this on. And you want to input your NRDS number to update this profile. So whatever reviews you get here, they automatically go into realtor.com. So we are doing some legwork here, guys. We are doing some setting up of accounts, but in the long run, it helps you for your business, and it's January. This is a perfect time to do this. You, of course, have your Facebook reviews, your Google reviews, trulia@homes.com. Boosting your reputation. Once you create these reviews, this is a great way that you will boost your reputation as an expert in your area. Now, I did want to show you another tool that you can use to monitor your reputation. If I go back into Google, you want to do google.com/alerts. Again, google.com/alerts. Then I'm going to press enter. In this area, you're going to create an alert about your name. So you can do your last name, your license number, your nickname. This means if anything negative populates or anything populates at all regarding you and your business, this is a great place where you can review it. So if you have a negative review, you can respond to it quickly and efficiently. So that's another tip, google.com/alerts. Elizabeth had a great question. Yes, the reviews will auto-populate on Facebook if you link it where I showed you. So if I went back into Real Satisfied, you just simply have to turn this on. Publishing services, link it on by tapping on here. So tapping on Facebook, continue, select your business page, tap on next, tap on done, and Real Satisfied is now linked to my Facebook business page. And now if I receive reviews, it'll automatically link for me. Potential websites. Now, the whole purpose of having Google Alerts. So we talked about social proof. We talked about creating a presence. Now let's talk about lead capture. Now, the whole idea, right, of you being able to do social media is for you to generate new business. Now, what I want to show you is that all of your social media, all of your media, all of your marketing should all come back. It should come back to a website. A website is very important. Let me know inside of the chat if you have a website, not a web page on your brokerage website, which is a good start, but a website. Websites. Okay. So some of us do not have a website. Part of your membership includes different places that you can go to inside of your Miami Gateway to access websites in order for you to be able to have one, right? So of course you can always go to Wix.com, GoDaddy.com and build out your own website. But a shortcut for me is going to be inside of your Miami Gateway. You have two options. I don't have much time with you guys, so I'm going to show you one. I also want to show you this one because I want you to take a class that I'm having 2 days from now that has to do with social media. I'm going to be talking about what it is that you should be publishing to capture new customers. Now, this website is $20 a month, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Inside of Agent 3000, which is another program inside of your Miami Gateway, it's available if I scroll up into our icons right here. Okay, so Agent 3000 is here. When I click on it, it's going to open up this profile. As I scroll down, I'm going to tap on website on the menu icons, and I can set up my website. Most of my website is already set up. I go in, I tweak it, and I add my own flavor to it, right? So let me show you what that looks like. If I tap on this website, you have a great option. Now, you'll have your logo, access to your homepage. Your customers will be able to do a property search if they tap on property search. Before we continue to review the Agent 3000 website, I did want to show you that you do have support information. You can contact Sean, who's available via Facebook, as well as email, support@agent3000.com. You also have a phone number, 239-728-1152, in order for you to request the upgrade for the website as well as the CRM information. Now, returning quickly into miamirealtors.com, I did want to show you there's many other services available for you to have website information. On our website, under services, you do have available website, IDX, and syndications, where Agent 3000 is located, but you also have many more listed below. If we jump into our Miami Gateway, another great option includes SalesCore, which also can provide you a website, CRM, and email marketing. Now, returning back to our website. So aside from a property search, they do have access to a blog, homeowner information, articles that have already been created for you that you can always go back in and either modernize or change or update pricing your home valuation requests, and much more. You'll have an about section, and I've also linked additional pages such as new construction properties and brand new condos in Miami with my contact information. I've created and linked my social media. They have my contact information, a beautiful picture in the back that I can input. They can search by address, city, and zip on my website. They'll have access to the most common searches that you can create all by yourself. So I've created Miami-Dade foreclosures, luxury properties, some buildings that I like, but you can also do it based on amenities such as golf courses, waterfront condos, condos over 200,000, under 200,000, and much more. You're also able to feature properties in your service area, and it also reminds them to contact me. As I scroll down, you can add testimonials to your website, and they'll have access to market trends as well. As they scroll down, they'll have access to property alerts so that they can add their information. Home free valuations, they can click here to contact you. And again, more contact information is available. Now, the beauty about this is that most of it has already been created for you. So my idea is you want to link everything together. Why do you want to take them from social media into your website? If they're not going straight from social media to your phone number or from social media to your email address, they should be going on a more professional place, which is your website. Point all of your social media back to, if not your contact information, your website, in order for them to see you in your most professional, highlighting what it is that you do as a professional realtor and why they should work with you. So this is an option that I wanted to show you. Aside from that, I did want to show you that you have great marketing tools that I'm going to be talking about. In order for me to hook you in that class, I'm going to show you a great example of a tool that you can use inside of Agent 3000. Now, as realtors, let me know inside of the chat if you do have a listing. If you have a listing, say yes. If you don't have a listing, say no. I have a lot of people who do not have a listing, okay? So let's say you want to advertise listings. Now, we do know that in some cases, our broker will allow us to advertise their listing in their office. Now, I want to show you how you can find a list of properties that you can advertise inside of social media. This concept is called okay to advertise. So if I go back into my system and I click on Matrix, I'm going to show you a tip. This is again called okay to advertise. You're going to tap on search. You're going to tap on the property type that you'd want to search. I'm going to do single family, and I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on add or remove under additional fields. From here, I'm going to look inside of the search for something called okay to advertise. I'm going to select okay to advertise and I'm going to add it. Once it's been moved to your selected fields, you see that I have it listed here, okay to advertise. I'm going to tap on back. Once you tap on back, that's going to be saved towards the bottom. When you find okay to advertise, you have, so no means this isn't what we're looking for, but you do have yes, attribution not required, and yes, attribution required. I like to select both and give them attribution anyway. What is attribution? It means I can advertise it, but I have to mention the brokerage that it really belongs to. Using Agent 3000, most of the programs will already, or most of the tools will already do the attribution for me. This is a broker and a realtor letting you know you can advertise their property. So I have 343 matches so far. I'm going to select an area of interest. I'm going to tap on Miami. I have 82 matches, and I'm going to tap on results. From here, you have an entire list of different properties that you can use. As long as the MLS number starts with the letter A, you can use it inside of Agent 3000. Now, let's do an example. I'm going to tap on this one. This looks pretty. I like the pictures. Okay, I'm going to advertise this. I'm going to select my MLS number. I'm going to go back into Agent 3000. From here, you see that there's the social media tools. I'm going to go over that in 2 days. But what I want to teach you today is that you have a single property website that you can create. I'm going to tap on single property website, and we're going to advertise this listing onto our social media. From here, you see where it says MLS number. I'm going to easily input that MLS number. I'm going to tap on paste, and I'm going to give the system a second. I'm going to select it. I'm going to say accept the terms, yes, because it's an okay to advertise listing. And voila, I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 property websites. I'm going to pick my personal favorite, which is going to be template 2. I'm going to tap on view website. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see what I'm sharing. But here it is. This is a great way that I can advertise property on my website in order for them to see that I'm a professional agent that sells property. So if you don't have listings, The tool is okay to advertise inside of Matrix, and you can use Agent 3000 to create these programs. Okay, so they'll have access to pricing and feature information, description, interior, exterior photos, virtual tours, and they can contact me. They'll see all of the information, the remarks of the agent, the pictures, interior features, exterior features, and it ends with the photos. I love this tool. I did it in seconds, and it's easy to advertise on my website. Again, towards the bottom, who's there? You. Request information, submit request. Also, areas, you have your point of interest towards the bottom. Okay, so this is a great way that you're able to showcase different properties. Okay. Again, contact information, and where it is that they click, the system will automatically take them to the area of interest. Right, tapping back on home, pricing and features, description. Okay, so great way for you to advertise listings just using one tool inside of Agent 3000. Aside from being able to do that, I also wanted to show you some resources. Okay, and if you're interested in these resources and me sending you the PowerPoint, I do want to let you know that you would have to register for Agent 3000. What are the best days of the week to post on social media? Facebook, the best day to do it is on Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 2. Don't post on Sundays, and anytime during the week before 3, you're safe. Twitter, the best days to post are going to be Wednesday and Friday after 9 a.m. Again, don't post on Sundays, and we're good here before 4 p.m. LinkedIn, the best days are Wednesdays and Thursdays before noon. When it comes to YouTube, it's Thursdays and Fridays in the afternoon between 12 and 4 p.m. And on Instagram, the best days are going to be Wednesday and Friday. The worst days, again, are going to be Sunday, and you're good on your post before 4 p.m. How often should you be posting, right? On Facebook, you want to aim to post 2 or 3 times per week. You also want to make sure that you're posting on your business page. On LinkedIn, you can post 2 to 3 times per week. You also want to make sure to update this so that you have a current online resume. Aside from that, Twitter, 2 or 3 times or posts per week. YouTube, you want to post on this whenever possible. This is an excellent platform for listing virtual tours, as well as any media that you create, including that introductory. Instagram, 2 or 3 posts a week. Now, to be honest, are you going to post everywhere? I doubt it. Okay, we have so many hats. Okay, you're marketing, you're a realtor, you're showing property, you're doing contracts, you are your own accountant, right? You have your business cards, you are taking classes, you're doing everything. So do you have the time to post on all of these social media accounts? Probably not. So my tip is, for next class, I want you to have a Facebook account, and I want you to have an Instagram account. Okay, those are your goals. You also want to input and create a LinkedIn account just to have a presence. But those two are very important, Facebook and Instagram, if you want to have a social media presence, those two. I also have, and I can provide for you, a monthly calendar, right? So these are going to be ideas of what you can post every day for a month. Now, if you've registered, send me an email to christy@miamire.com. If you don't know how to register, let me show you how. I'm going to move into miamirealtors.com calendar. Once I input calendar, I'm in January. What I want to do is I want to search the events. So we're doing social media. Once I tap social media, I'm going to have all of the different classes. If you're currently in this class, I want you to sign up for the 10th. In this class, we're going to be talking about content, what you should be posting, ideas of what you should be posting. We've created a presence, and that's the next step. Bonus material. Under miamirealtors.com, you do have a search bar towards the middle of the page. Here I want to show you that you can find different resources. For example, today's class was about social media. If you tap on the social media solutions, you can find an additional resource page. I'm going to click on here and show you all of the great benefits and resources that we have for you on miamirealtors.com. From here, you can see that you have great marketing tools for social media using the program Remine. Remine will allow you to create a social profile that you can share with customers. You can use it as a landing page. You also have Wiki Realty that's available, where it has unlimited content through the Wiki platform, as well as information so that you can update and boost your CEO. As I scroll down, we did discuss Agent 3000, and our upcoming class will share Facebook marketing, the listing collage post, as well as meme generators and landing pages. Savvy Card is a great electronic business card that you can use to attract customers. Scrolling down, we did talk about RPR, and we did talk about how we can create those trade reports. But you can also create different reports to post on social media, including neighborhood and school reports. The South Florida Open House Search is a searchable website that's customer facing. Whenever you input a open house, it's a great way to get on the internet and highlight those open houses that you'll be presenting, including virtual open houses. We also have for you our commercial property search, as well as builders updates. Use builder updates as well as new home source professional to not only advertise pre-owned property, but brand new construction. Elevate is a great option that you can also find inside of your Miami Gateway. I will be sharing with you guys the social media template. Scrolling down, you also have eProperty Watch that's also available. This program will allow you to send out a monthly email to your customers, letting them know the marketing activity around the property. You can also find social media video tips. Your trainers have created over 20 tips that you can click through, available on this page. On the right-hand side, you have available social media news and blogs that are constantly updated with the current information. Our last article was just published the 13th of December. Scrolling down, you can also find your social media marketing guide, as well as the NAR Plus Photify free access to an exclusive tool set for NAR members. As I continue to scroll down, you'll have different information and articles to help you find more social media engagement. Towards the middle, you have your social media business accounts getting started. I want to show you that this is a great guide for you to use. Once you get to this page, click on Business Instagram, for example. Tap on Click Here. Most people are not aware of this page. Under Goals, I want you to click on Get a Personalized Marketing Plan. From here, I want you to log in. Once you've logged in, you'll have access to a step-by-step guide. The system will guide you through stage 1, getting your business discovered. All you would have to do is, for example, complete your profile. Your next step would be to add your contact information, and then your third would be to create your first post. Now, if I click on Start, it's going to guide me and assist me. It's going to show me that all I would have to do is input a user account, enter a profile picture, enter a business description, and it'll also give me the business categories and contact details. You can tap on Edit Your Profile to do it from your desktop version. Moving back into Instagram, I also want to scroll up and show you that you have tips. If I tap on tips, it's going to give me additional insight about the best way for me to customize my page. Once you're done with the task, tapping on Action, you would simply mark as done. Bravo, you've completed this step. Continue to the next step. This is a great place and great guidance that you can use to go through the steps on Instagram before our next class. Moving into Facebook. When you're creating a business page on Facebook, make sure that you have a personal page already. Your personal page will anchor your business page. What you would have to do is tap on the menu icon on the top right-hand corner. Tapping here would guide you to create. Your first step is to create a page. Tapping on page will give you that access. When you're inputting your page information, make sure to name it correctly. Use your first full name, your last name, and realtor. This will allow other customers to be able to find you. You also want to input your category. Your category is real estate. Select real estate agent. As I scroll down, be sure to add your description. The system will guide you step by step through the building of your business page. In our next class, we'll be talking about what to post on Facebook, how to customize your page, and edit it to stand out from the rest. Lastly, I want to show you the correct way to use the trademark realtor.
You know, the real estate world can be really competitive. Standing out in a crowded market is crucial, but staying authentic while setting yourself apart is really the key to success. If you're a member of the National Association of Realtors, you use the Realtor mark to get eyes on you and your business and ensure those eyes see you as an honorable partner and trusted advisor. The Realtor mark means that you are more than a real estate agent. It signifies that you adhere to a code of ethics and that you are committed to protecting clients, the public, and other real estate professionals. It also tells people that you conduct business with integrity and provide high standards of real estate services. To ensure all members get the benefits of the mark, it's important that all members use it correctly. When it is used incorrectly, it diminishes the unique meaning of the mark and its value. Here's a few simple rules to help us preserve, promote, and protect the meaning and value of the mark for years to come. 1. Don't use Realtor as a synonym for real estate agent. Realtor only means member of the National Association of Realtors. That's something special that differentiates you and the services you provide. 2. Because Realtor identifies you as a member of NAR, you should use the mark with your name or the name of your firm. For example, Sally Rodriguez or Sunshine Realty. Remember to use all uppercase letters and the registration symbol to convey the special meaning of the mark. 3. Don't use Realtor with descriptive wording or as a job title. Using the mark like this implies it refers to anyone in real estate, regardless of NAR membership. For example, your hometown Realtor is incorrect, even if you are a member of NAR. Remember, Realtor means member, so it doesn't make sense to say your hometown member. No matter where the term Realtor is used, whether on a brochure or a website or in a social post or an ad, using it correctly preserves, promotes, and protects the value for all members. With a little help from Realtors everywhere, all NAR members can continue to count on the meaning of the mark to help distinguish themselves and convey credibility and their commitment to serving clients and the community for years to come.
Find individual classes regarding the products and services that I mentioned in today's class inside of our YouTube channel, youtube.com/miamitrainers. Use our search icon to search for the class or our playlist. Looking forward to seeing you guys next class. Thank you for being a Miami member.